And now for a response from GMHBA's chairman, Ken Jarvis. Ken Jarvis, welcome to Late Line Business.
Thank you very much, Tikki.
Well, NIB has talked to you several times over the years, I know. Slightly different tactics this time, making it public and offering up to $6,500 a member.
Well, I think that's a slight exaggeration, Tikki. I think the average amount they're talking about is $1,500. There would be very few members who would get $6,500 if this offer, which we consider unacceptable, were to go ahead.
You say NIB's offer was not compelling in any way. They've offered, I think, a dental centre, various guarantees about jobs. What would make it compelling for you? Well,
we're not interested in talking about what would make it compelling. This was an unsolicited offer. It was undetailed and in total uncompelling. There's two reasons why it might have been compelling. One is the money. The money is not compelling. The other is if they were to provide better health insurance to our members, and we believe that on every measure we do better than NIB, so we see no reason to take the matter further.
One of the reasons that Mark Fitzgibbon says there's not more detail is because you haven't opened the kimono. They haven't been able to come in, do due diligence and talk about maximising value together.
Well, why would any organisation, any business, open its doors to one of its strong competitors on an unconditional, without an unconditional offer? This offer is conditional. They could come in, look at everything we've got, and then walk away. I mean, what a stupid statement for him to make. The board would be very negligent if it allowed a competitor to do that.
Well, Mark Fitzgibbon says that on their modelling at the moment, they can leverage the operating cost base through growing the business without taking cost out. In other words, spread the unit cost base. Do you think they can do that?
Well, that's very interesting. Health insurance in Australia is a very interesting business. Regardless of whether you're the very biggest or the very smallest, your MER, your management expense ratio, the amount of money that it takes to run the health fund, is within a few tenths of one another. There is no economies of scale in health insurance in Australia. Us at 1.7% of the market, on average over the last few years, have had a lower MER than NIB. So I'm not sure how, by taking us on board at a lower average MER, NIB expect to make any savings.
Well, they again say that you're the custodians of the business and that the ball's in your court, but they're relying also on the weight of public opinion and community leaders, which I know they're going to be lobbying strongly over the next few weeks. Do you think any of your board members will be swayed by that?
No, we're a very mature, sensible board. These dealings with NIB have been going on since 2007, when they first made an offer about the same as this. We've had plenty of opportunity to look at it. We've taken external industry expert advice about the valuation, and I can tell you that on any measure of valuation, as you know in these things there's a range of ways you might value, on any measure of valuation their offer is well below anything that might be acceptable. We as directors have a fiduciary duty to act in the interests of our members. So if the money is not compelling, and if the health insurance product that they would offer to our members is not compelling, why would we take it forward? And I can tell you that if they think they can sway the leadership, the community leadership in Geelong, it's going to be very interesting, because the feedback that I'm getting since this offer went public yesterday has been very supportive of our position.
And unswayed Ken Jarvis, I thank you very much for joining us tonight on Late Line Business.
Thank you very much.